Hi, third graders. Miss Bell is back. Another fun week of media. We're going to be doing week 20 today, and we're going to be using something new. It's called Smart Learning Suite, and you're going to be reviewing fiction, nonfiction, and how to cite a nonfiction book using Smart Learning Suite. So, try to think back to what fiction is. Is it true and real, or is it fake and made up and pretend? Try to think what nonfiction is. Is nonfiction fake, pretend, and made up, or is it true and real? And then there's citing a nonfiction book. We talked about citing. What does that mean again? And citing a nonfiction book. What four things do you need from the book to cite it? So we'll be reviewing all that. Also, we'll review why you should cite nonfiction information. Okay, so let me show you what we're doing. So every week we start off in Schoology, of course. So remember, here is my Bitmoji. Once you go into Schoology, you will look for that course, Media Instructional Tech. So let's scroll down. We're going to be going into, I believe it is week 19. So I was wrong with the number. Anyway, this is the review of fiction versus nonfiction and citing nonfiction books. So you would click here, but first let me read this. There will be no green check for this week. Please watch the short video and complete the Smart Learning Suite lesson and activities. The work is submitted automatically. Parents, click on the lesson link and activity 2 to see if your child has completed the questions and games. So Ms. Bell will automatically see if you go in and you answer questions, and I'll know what you answered. So you'll get credit for that, even though this is not a grade really, but you get credit for doing it. All right, so you would click on week 19 and slowly it will come up. So this video will be in activity 1. Activity 2 is where I loaded the Smart Exchange or Smart Learning Suite activity. And you'll notice there's a few things you need to do once you click on this link down here for the Smart Learning Suite. So you click on this, but you're going to make sure you click sign in with Google when you get there. You're going to make sure you choose your Google account and then enter your first and last name, because Ms. Bell wants to see who you are. And some kids have the same first names, so I need your last name. Then click minor. Minor just means you're a child or student. I don't know why they asked that, but there it is. So once you're in the Smart Learning Suite activity, you're going to be answering some questions and doing some things on there. So you'll click the pen tool that's to the left on the handouts, and then you'll choose a color and click and drag to circle answers as needed. Also, the shout out activity is only for in-class people. It does not work for remote students. Sorry about that. All right, so once we click on the blue link, it's going to take me right in because I am the teacher. So it doesn't ask me all those questions and things that it asks you. So the activity will come up and you can see it's taking me to my class and my lesson. All right, so this is what you'll see for the first page. You also can click over here on the read aloud feature, and it will read the page to you. All right, to go down to the next slide, just come over to the left, and you'll notice here's your tools. You got a pencil tool. You can choose a different color, or you can do the highlighter, different size of marking, and then different colors. You have an eraser tool as well. Okay, and this would be to go back or undo. So let's click down to go to the next slide. So this is going to tell you what you're doing in the activity today. And then this is the shout out thing that's only going to work for students who are in class and in person. Okay, so now we're previewing part of the first activity. And you notice it says, what is fiction? Circle 1. So you would come over here, make sure you have your pen and a color. Maybe I want to use green. And you read the question, or it can be read to you over here. So it says A, or sorry, number 1, what is fiction? Circle 1. A, it's real and true. Or B, it is fake, pretend, and made up. So whatever you decide to circle, you click with your mouse and then drag with your other finger. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the answer, but if you want to undo, you can click this, the back arrow, or you can use the eraser tool. Okay, so you would circle your answers and then you would go on to the next page. Since I'm a teacher, it doesn't give me the same view as you would have. So let me get out of this and we'll get back to the next activity. At the end of this, this lesson, you're gonna have some games to play. So this one's called Alien Fiction versus Nonfiction, book sort. So the directions say, click the blue square link below to play the game. That's down here. Click and drag each book to the fiction or nonfiction spaceship. If you are correct, the book will disappear into the spaceship. If you are incorrect, it's going to bounce out. And those directions were there earlier. Don't know where they went. If it bounces out, try again. Try the other spaceship with that book. Okay? So once you sort all of the books into the right spaceships, fiction or nonfiction spaceships, then you get to see the aliens do something special. So let's click on it. And again, you're clicking and dragging to get the books to move. And here is the activity. But anyway, you can start, and once you start, it loads it. And remember, fiction's fake, so I gave you that clue this time, and nonfiction's true. So look at the books on the cover and decide whether you think that's something that's fake or true. So like this fairy, you could click and drag it, and if I say, ooh, I'm gonna put that in nonfiction true, boom, it bounces right back out. I don't think that's right then. So you would just keep doing that till you have all your different books here or topics sorted. Okay, and there's another one like this as well that you will do, and I may even add some more activities before next week. Okay, so that's it. Remember, you don't have to submit anything. Miss Bell will be able to see what you did in Smart Learning Suite, and it will all come to me, so no worries about submitting. All right, guys and girls, have a good time with this lesson, and I'll see some of you in class, and I'll see the rest of you online in my next video. Bye.